Now the Eagles take over with number 12, Randall Cunningham at the controls. Cunningham, who had a tremendous season last year, 30 touchdowns in the air. He led the Eagles in rushing for the 4th straight season. There's running behind this front wall. There's Gray, Colley, Alexander, Sulp, and Antone Davis, their number 1 draft choice. Keith Jackson, arguably the best tight end in the NFL. Here's the backfield: Keith Byers and Thomas Sanders, Fred Barnett and Calvin Williams, who were rookies this time a year ago. Cunningham throws to the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Fred Barnett. And Cunningham is down.
Take a look at what happened. He's got the wind knocked out of him at least. Yeah, it's Bryce Pop again, and that's right around that left knee. And I tell you what, that looks like a hyperextension. We hope that's all it is, but he is in a lot of pain.
Play what Rich Kotite and the Eagles fans were looking forward to in the first game of the season. Randall Cunningham is on his way to the Eagle locker room.
He's pretty cool.
From the shotgun. Packers get pressure. McMahon to Byers. It is caught for a touchdown. It's been deflection day at Lambeau Field, and twice it's gone in the Eagles' favor. 2nd and 13 here. McMahon going deep, and there's got it. Fred Barnett will score. 75-yard touchdown pass.
The last time we saw Fred Barnett, he was real mad. You don't think he went back to McMahon and said, hey, I can beat this guy deep?
Philadelphia offense, what do you got? Sanders. Touchdown, Philadelphia, no flag.
Hoping to use some of those same plays here today.
2nd down and 8 on the 11-yard line. Rookie James Joseph, number 32, checks into the game. McMahon is going for Barnett. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. As Barnett beat Isaac Holt for an 11-yard touchdown strike, and Philadelphia leads it 6-0. And a 1st and goal on the 1, and Drummond is in for the score. Robert Drummond, and the Eagles have silenced this capacity crowd. At least from the cheers, the boos we're hearing.
They made one big play on special teams. I mean, aside from that, it would be hard for me to point to anything to make those coaches smile on the far sideline.
2nd and goal on the 6. McMahon. Pass caught. And Byers, does he get in? Yes, wow. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That was sheer strength on the part of Keith Byers, and a touchdown for him. His 2nd of the year as a receiver.
Byers just using great strength and good body control. Caught that ball on the 2-yard line.
Both teams in scoring position. Robert Drummond and Heath Sherman are the running backs. Byers in motion. And it's McMahon for the touchdown. It is a 4th down and inches. The Eagles score. Robert Drummond over the right side. A critical call leading to the Eagles maintaining possession.
Because he's very effective coming inside.
3rd and 10. And they sack Testaverde, a flag down, the ball loose in the end zone. Eagles recover it there, and it is a touchdown signal. Now let's see how the flag turns out. Reggie White, Wes Hopkins blitzing from the safety position, holding against Tampa. declined, and that's a touchdown. So the Eagles defense delivers the goods with points.
Byron Evans told us that we not only want to take the ball away, we want to take it and score. Now watch this blitz. Number 48, Wes Hopkins, is a safety who comes in there first, makes the initial contact, and then Reggie White slaps the ball out of his hand. Seth Joyner alertly
You don't
scoops.
get many chances. You better take advantage of them.
Man gets an inside rush. Goes outside to Myers. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Indicative of what Randall Cunningham meant to this football team.
Exactly. 2nd and 8 on the 27. Here come the Giants. McMahon is able to escape and then throws deep, and the pass is caught by Keith Jackson. And Jackson is inside the 10 for a touchdown.
Unbelievable. A guy on one leg beats a pass rush and makes a big play like that. It was LT who made the move on McMahon. Or off far downfield trying to cover Jackson. And upfield, McMahon was slipping a giant. Surgeon here, too. If you can't get in his face, he will pick at you. No one delivers the ball as quickly as McMahon.
2nd and 6 at the 11.
Nobody needs to.
Here's Joseph. Joseph breaks a tackle and scores.
Joseph's first professional touchdown, and the Eagles put together a running game tonight, coming in averaging 2.6. They have put on a show on the ground tonight. John, they're going to go while you're talking. They're going to hand off to you. McMahon was waiting for him.
2nd and goal. Here's Joseph, and he burrows his way into the touchdown. The line judge came in as if to indicate no touchdown, then raises his arm.
A pair of touchdowns for this Eagle rookie.
Jim Quirk, the line judge. It was a quirky call.
That's a lot of rookie there, too. A 222-pounder, and he's shown some fine moves tonight.
It's ruled a touchdown on the field, and naturally they'll look at it upstairs.
As Lawrence Taylor looks upstairs.
Perry, the old pro on this line with just 4 years of experience. Johnson. And he's got Jackson, touchdown. Keith Jackson. And McMahon put that one right on the money, and Keith Jackson was wide open in the hole in the middle. 194. But it's Jim McMahon's turn. He marched the Eagles downfield for a score on the last drive. From Philadelphia's 30-yard line. McMahon going deep. He's got a man. Touchdown. Well, don't worry about McMahon's elbow, you Eagles fans. 70 yards. Perfect pass. Barnett never broke stride. And the Eagles quickly back into this ball game with 6:47 still to play first half. It's fired up. Touchdown! Kelvin Williams, and the Eagles lead for the first time in the game. Jim McMahon delivers again.
That was a tremendous throw to him. He threw that ball before Calvin Williams cleared behind the linebacker. 1, 2, 3. Just let it go and let Williams run to it. Again, great anticipation, great ability to read defensive coverages. McMahon knew right away on his second step where he wanted to go with the ball and hit a strike.
Ball at the 10-yard line. First down for the Eagles. They trail 7-0. McMahon for the corner of the end zone. Williams.
few minutes ago, and it doesn't get any better from the quarterback position than what number 9 just performed. I mean, McMahon put it to Williams right where Williams needed to get it, and this time he delivered.
20, the Eagles, 24 times have come away with points in 30 attempts. In the eye, the tailback Joseph dives for the score.
Two tight ends with Maurice Johnson, who's been playing a lot lately, along with Jackson. Second down and 10. Jackson goes in motion and a play fake for McMahon. Receivers are covered, but McMahon has a lot of time. Fires, and it's caught. That should be a touchdown to Fred Barnett.
What an amazing play by Jim McMahon. He wanted Barnett all the way. Watched him into the left corner where he was double covered, and then because of great blocking up front by that offensive line, had time to wait for Barnett to come all the way across the back of the end zone and then hit him with a perfect pass.
That's Barnett's 4th touchdown reception of the year, an 18-yard strike from McMahon, and it was set up by the interception by John Booth.
His first bat.
Hardly. Anthony Thompson is the setback, and he gets the call on first down. Fumbles, and it's the Cardinal Eagles, Seth Joyner, and he'll run it in for the touchdown, and there are no penalty flags down. One of the Eagles is shaken up, and that's Reggie White, and he has yet to get up.
Remember, it's the right knee, and he is up on his feet at this moment, but great celebration. Watch the hit. Anthony Thompson struggling for extra yardage inside. You get the initial hit right there, a second hit, and it's the third hit that knocks the ball loose. Wes Hopkins, number 48, put his helmet right on the ball, and it jumped right up. There's the hit coming. Watch now as Hopkins streaks across, puts his helmet right on the football, and it took the perfect hop for Seth Joyner.
The 11. There's a 5-man rush, and on Gelbaugh, and in the end zone, a fumble, and it's recovered for a touchdown by Clyde Simmons after Seth Joyner had come in unmolested to force the fumble. And the Eagles have scored 3 touchdowns, 2 as a result, direct result of turnovers, and another on a drive after a turnover to take a lead now of 19-7.
From the left side of your screen, they say the turnovers even out on the year. Watch number 55. No one even touches Joyner. He smothers Gelbaugh. The ball pops free, and Clyde Simmons is there for the gravy as he picks up the fumble for a 7-pointer.
19-7 now with 1:41 remaining in the first quarter.
On the line.
First and 10 on the Cardinal 29. They rush 5, and McMahon with a pass, and he's got Keith Jackson inside the 5. Touchdown Eagles. 29 yards. They brought a lot of people, and the blitz on, and McMahon read it and found tight end Keith Jackson. Quiet no more, and the Eagles get the score. Third down and goal on the 14-yard line, so it goes as an incompleted pass. Hand off to Keith Byers. Inside the 10, the 5, and he'll score. The Eagles wrapping it up here in the waning moments. And that is Keith Byers' first touchdown on the ground this season, and it's now a 33-14 Eagles lead.
Contact. This has been an extremely hard-hitting game.
That's Williams in motion on 2nd and 7 from the 22-yard line. Hit as he throws, and the pass is caught by Jackson. Touchdown.
Well, the filibuster's over. I'll tell you, Bo Orlando was draped all over Jackson, and Jackson fought his way through Orlando to make the catch, and Kemp had it right on the target.
And Kemp took a tremendous shot at the line of scrimmage. Williams.
Second and goal from the 8. Jeff Kemp has Joseph and Byers behind him. Here comes the blitz again. Kemp again is flushed out of the pocket. Touchdown, Eagles. Calvin Williams, what a throw by Kemp.
That was all Jeff Kemp, because you always say don't throw it in the middle, down there.
Second and 10. Maurice Johnson starts in motion. Kemp, deep left side, Johnson. Touchdown! That is his first touchdown of the season.
To win the division. If they lose, the Detroit Lions are the NFC Central Division champions. Our congratulations to them. Rippon picked off. There are no flags, and Otis Smith is going to coast the distance. 74 yards.
You cannot do as a quarterback is throw it late to the outside. Watch Rippon just hesitate here momentarily. Comes out to where he thinks he's got an outlet receiver, but that's just a cardinal mistake for a quarterback, and Otis Smith has an easy walk-in for the Eagles' first touchdown of the day.
Play action in the end zone, wide open, Jackson, touchdown. Been a modest year for the All-Pro tight end. That's only his 5th touchdown catch of the season.
There he is at the top of the screen, fakes the block down on Wilbur Marshall and releases to the end zone and then concentrates on the ball.
Team Redskins lead. Alexander will snap it. Kemp with time. Touchdown! Maurice Johnson, who is in motion, is second in as many weeks. And the Philadelphia Eagles have reclaimed the lead.
Now these people have waited a long time to cheer. This is a great throw and catch. First it's Kemp with the protection, the lane to throw through, the catch with the hands, and then the determination to get in the end zone.
Yes, indeed.
Ruzek hit it right in the heart, too. There was no doubt about it. Once it was airborne, right in the middle, plenty of distance, and the Eagles will win 10 games this year, making it the 4th year in a row they've won at least 10. Well, when you hit it sweet, as Ruzek does, there's no doubt.
Eagles wanted to end this season on an up note. Richie Kotite saying yesterday, there is a world of difference between 9-7 and 10-6. And even though they are out of the playoffs, for Richie Kotite,
a pretty decent first season.
And how sweet it is beating the Skins.